Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For anyone new here, my name is Zion and we talk about all things money. This is your stimulus update. Before we get into the video, go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up. I'm currently not getting paid any money on YouTube and it takes about 20 hours between filming, editing, researching, and just getting this video out to you guys. That's the best way to kind of say thank you. And also, please drop a comment down below and let me know, have you gotten your stimulus check yet? If you have, let me know the date. If you haven't, let me know as much information as possible about yourself. Additionally, I want you guys to let me know where you guys are, where you're staying, where you're from. Are things open back up? If they're not, let me know. Are people wearing masks? It kind of helps me to have a better understanding about the chances of us getting another stimulus check. And lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe to my channel because there's going to be a lot more content like this one. All right, guys, let's get to the video. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions that I've been getting from people. My first question is from Bridget. They say, "Hi Bridget, thank you so much for leaving a comment." And so what I want to say is you didn't give me that much information, unfortunately, about your situation. So I'm going to just kind of tick off the boxes. You're not eligible if you are a dependent, unfortunately. You're not eligible if you owe any sort of backed child support to get your first stimulus check. Also, if you share a child with someone and you guys both claim that child on your tax return, that could be another reason why you're not getting your check whatsoever as well. If you're on any sort of like Social Security benefit, SSI, SSDI, VA benefits. So something that a lot of people have been asking about is they say, hey, I'm on this benefit and I've been getting paid in direct deposit for 20 plus years. What's going on? I didn't get my money. So unfortunately, for some reason, the two Social Security Administration and the IRS didn't communicate with each other. So what you should do, if you are not required to file a tax return, you should just go ahead anyways and fill out that non-filer's tool, even if you're on any of these other benefits that I've listed or I'm speaking about, because that's gonna allow you to put an updated current address to your account, and so the IRS can go ahead and get you that check mailed out or your economic impact payment card to go ahead and get mailed out to a correct address. Thank you so much for letting me know that New York is slowly starting to open back up. I'm honestly very curious to see how New York will hold up. As we all know, New York has been such a hot spot of coronavirus. It's been absolutely insane, and so I am a bit concerned about New York opening back up. It's such a hub, and I think the big reason why it was such a hot spot is because everyone flies into New York. I mean, if you're traveling internationally, you're going to try to fly into JFK. It's such a big airport. And so I am a bit concerned about that. And also there's just so many people in New York, and people live so like kind of stacked on top of each other. So it will definitely be interesting to see how that goes. My next comment is from Brittany. They say, "Hi Brittany, thank you so much for leaving a comment. And I know it wasn't very much of a question, but this is honestly awesome. And I wanted to conclude this inside this video to let people know. If you are someone and you haven't received your check just yet, make sure that your check has been sent to the right address. If you're having trouble getting into the Get My Payment portal, try putting in an old address. If you put in an old address and that works, that means the IRS has sent your check to an old address. That is no good whatsoever, right? So what you're gonna have to do is go ahead and call the IRS, and I'll leave a number either in the description box or I'll leave it at the end of this video, and call them. And then also make sure and see that, and ask them, hey, will you try to put a tracer on my check? And so they can put a tracer on your check, and then they can arrange it where they send it to the correct address. Now, this might take a few weeks. This may take it might take at least 2 weeks, honestly. It's gonna take quite a while just because things move slow with the IRS, and also things move slow in the mail. But that should give you some sort of peace of mind in trying to figure out and find and know that you can get your check. It's just gonna take a little while. Additionally, if you're someone and you are not in a situation where you really need your stimulus check right now to just pay bills and expenses, then what I would do is I would file my tax return, my 2020 tax return in early 2021, and just make sure to claim that $1,200 credit. That also goes for anybody who has dependents and they either missed the deadline to fill that information in on the portal, or anybody who has dependents and they filled it in but they just never got their $500. You can go ahead and fill that out, and claim that and claim your kids and get the money that you rightfully deserve. My next comment is from Angie. They say, thank you so much for commenting, Angie. Yeah, that's extremely frustrating, and that's kind of what I just told the last person who commented about calling and really just asking for a trace. So if you're in a situation like Angie, definitely try to call, because it could be the fact that they sent it in the mail. Another thing I wanted to bring up is there's still people stealing stimulus checks. I don't really understand what's going on, why you would be so cruel and so mean. I don't understand why people are so mean. I guess they're just really unhappy with themselves and their life, so they feel the need to be mean and cruel to other people. But I just wanted to say that I am extremely sorry that this is how people are being treated, and I completely agree. It's not fair. It is the IRS's job, it's the government's job to ensure that everybody's really taken care of. And so the fact that there's still people who haven't had their stimulus checks is completely unfair. So just moving on, you guys, I wanted to say that I made a video about a week ago now, and it's a very detailed video. It goes through who's eligible and who's not eligible. It goes through what you should do. It goes through everything that you guys want to know. It's pretty detailed. I'm not really answering any questions in there. I'm just giving a lot of information. And so if you're someone and you still haven't gotten your stimulus check, I would just highly advise that you go and you watch that video all the way through. And then I made another video several days ago where I pretty much roadmapped out. You're either in two groups. You're in a group who you have gotten a notification that you've gotten your stimulus check, whether that be through the mail with an actual letter that says, oh, we gave you your stimulus check, and you never got direct deposit, or you never actually got a stimulus check. Then I grouped you guys into one group, and then also I had another group of people who haven't gotten notified that they are getting a stimulus check. And so I made a video and I outlined what you guys should do, and I put a bunch of numbers on that and steps that you guys should take. So that's a very detailed video, and so I want you guys to go and watch that video. So I'll link that video up here right now, and also at the end of the video, which it should be almost done very soon, I'm gonna have those two videos for you guys to go and watch. And it's super important that you guys watch those videos all the way through, because I give so much information on them. Lastly, if you are interested in hearing more information about the second stimulus check, I'm going to be turning my attention and making a lot more of those videos, just because I think that there have been quite a few people kind of asking about second stimulus checks, and I think it's good to know what's going on with the economy. So once again, if you can give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, if you can leave a comment down below letting me know, hey, what is going on in your state? Are things opened up? Are people wearing masks? Are they not? Are people eating out? I want to know all of that information. All right, guys. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. All right, till next time. Bye.